Hey, what's going on, everybody? We are live. Creator Talk Live, normally on Sunday nights. It's not Sunday. Is it Sunday? We are live on a Wednesday. I had this grand idea to do an after party and to talk about all the awesome things that I learned today at VidSummit. Let me take 2 steps backwards. VidSummit, something I've been wanting to do since I started this YouTube journey a few years ago. I've been wanting to go to VidSummit, just getting to the point where I thought, okay, this might be worth the time investment, the money investment. This might be something I want to go do, right? And then the pandemic hits and the world has been weird. Really considering getting a virtual ticket. This is a couple months back. Then, as you may know, Owen Video came out and pointed out or let everybody know that he was fighting cancer again. A lot of good people. Hey, Michael Superbacker, what's going on, buddy? Daryl Eves and Nick Nimmin and a lot of people came together and brought together tons of YouTubers for this couple-day long kind of a telethon for Owen Video. I don't know Owen personally. I like him. I've talked to him on the social medias, of course. Just a neat guy. And they were giving away all these amazing things. So I come to it because I'm at a Saturday stream with Nick Nimmin. He says, hey, next Saturday we're going to do this instead, right? So I show up to the show. And it was just so informative and so awesome and so inspiring. They were giving information about YouTube and just really touching me about the conversation about Owen. You know, a big fan of Owen Video. And of course I was going to drop a little donation. I ended up dropping, I'm not going to talk about how much I donated, but I dropped 4 or 5 or maybe even 6 different donations, none of them huge. And I won some prizes. And one of the prizes I won a lot of prizes, honestly. I way more than my fair share. And that kind of stuff always happens to me. I'm a lucky guy. I win stuff. I don't know why. I'm not one of those guys that ever will say and ever has a right to say I never win. I do win. But in this case, I won a virtual pass to VidSummit 2021, which is pretty cool because I was going to buy one. Now, I made a decision to not go for a couple reasons. We have a vacation plan right now. And so it would have been, it's a whole long conversation, but it wouldn't have worked. I would have come back the day we were supposed to leave on our vacation. So that was kind of out. So then I considered, let's get this virtual pass. And I don't really remember why, but I had made the decision not to. I think it was simply because I've got vacation planned right afterwards, and I figured I wouldn't be able to take the couple days. I think that's what it was. For whatever reason, I made the decision not to go. Hey, Magic Mouse Radio, my man, what's going on? So I made the decision not to buy it. Just didn't think it was going to be worth $200 because I didn't think I could take the days off right before a vacation. And then I won. I won the ticket. So I won a virtual pass to VidSummit. And if you don't know, we're going to talk about what VidSummit is. But before we do that, I'm going to point out a tweet I put. So I changed my name, right? On Twitter, Jeff Bates, virtual VidSummit 2021. Why? Because Viper. I don't know Viper personally, but he's a very fun follow on Twitter, especially during VidSummit. You need to be following Viper. But he's an MC at VidSummit, and I've watched a bunch of his live streams, and he's just, he's friends with Roberto Blake and so many good people who go on his live stream and teach me stuff. So I love it. So he put on there VidSummit 2021. I thought, hey, that's cool. I'll do the same, right? So I put that on there, and then I tweeted out this morning at, I think it was at 8:45 Pacific, so like 10:45 here. I don't know. Something like that was when it was going to start, so it was probably 10:30 here. I am ready and in position. Virtual VidSummit, blah, 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 blah. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. I mean, and it got a bunch of likes. It got likes from people. Well, Roberto Blake liked the dang thing. Rob Losibus from TubeBuddy liked it. So, it was fun, right? But boy, was that a mistake because the VidSummit 2021 virtual live stream never happened. They were having, and I guess they still are having, technical difficulties. I was the guy click and refresh over and over and over again. And it got to be pretty funny. Now, I got some stuff done. I pulled out the book from Daryl. I'm only on like chapter 6, so it was fine. I could read some. I cleaned up in here a little bit. I did some organization, and I just kept clicking and clicking. The night before I dropped a video, so this was last night, and I basically went through the whole schedule, which we'll do again for tomorrow. I went through the whole schedule, not the whole schedule of the entire the entire conference, but the things I was going to go to. Hey, Fulton, what's going on, buddy? There you go. Magic Mouse Rate. There you go. You get bringing people together. I love that. So what do you do when you're at your supercharger charging the Tesla you watched? Are you charging your Tesla? Are you just trying to make me jealous? Because you just did. Bill, since you got your Tesla, I drive on the freeway and I see Teslas everywhere. This is my jealous face. Anyway, I want a Tesla. I want a Tesla so bad. And that's why I want to go to VidSummit, right? And I want to learn all these things. So anyway, long story short, I put out a video last night and it does well. It got number 3 out of 10. So, TubeBuddy people, TubeBuddy, they'll tell you your video, is it 1 out of 10? Is it 10 out of 10? And I always want it to be 5, 4, 3, 2, or 1 out of 10. You guys know what I'm talking about? So I'm getting better, not getting worse. And hey, Scully, what's going on? Scully's House of Thrillers in the house. Love seeing you here. Guys, check out Scully, good friend of mine, but known him on YouTube for quite some time now. Anyway, so back to my story. So I put out this video and I'm really happy and it bounces up to 3 out of 10 and it's doing well. And I basically tell everybody, hey, I'm going to come on after each day, today and tomorrow, and we're going to talk about all the things. I'm going to take all these notes. I even made a joke in the video. I didn't even take notes in college, people, but I'm going to take copious notes, specific. I'm going to try hard to take great notes so I can share them, and I still will. And I was going to share all the mind-blowing things. So you want to see all my notes? I mean, I got nothing. I got nothing. I didn't get to watch 1 second. Not 1 second. So here's what's going to happen. So they kept sending us emails throughout today, maybe 4 today, saying, hey, they're working on it. They have no idea when they're going to get it done. At one point in it, I guess it was a Twitter thread in this case, they said, hey, we're still trying, no idea. And somebody responded, can we just give up for today or should we stick around? They're like, well, we're still trying. So no guarantees we're going to get it done today, but we're still trying. So here we are, 8 o'clock my time, 9 o'clock Eastern time. The conference is definitely over. And I have no idea. I'm working from home tomorrow or I'm taking the day off tomorrow. So I can be here for the entire thing. But it's Dennis and Dornell. So I don't know what's what. I know that a couple people said, well, ask StreamYard's right there. Ask them to get it up and running. I think it's probably an internet accessibility thing. Viper, again, I mentioned him earlier. He mentioned that the internet wasn't so great there. So I'm going to still talk about a few things. I'm not going to go as long as I normally would go. I planned on going an hour tonight and talking about each situation, each conference, each seminar I went in, and what I liked best, what I liked least, if there was anything, and just kind of celebrate the speaker or speakers and tell you what they talked about. And we still will. I will have access to all the replays, and we'll do it, and it just won't be a live stream. I do want to go, though, to the VidSummit page, and we'll go to the schedule, and we'll talk about what I hope to, what I expect to, what I'm praying about seeing for tomorrow. So let's get to the schedule for tomorrow, and then I'll put the screen up on the live stream for you so you can see it. All right, where are we at? Did I go too far? Hold on, everybody. This is today. I want tomorrow. Okay, here we go. So let me share my screen. Yeah. Thank you, Scully. I see it's in your watch. I appreciate that. Please, yeah, check it out. If you do check it out, let me know what you think. You've been doing this for a long time. I'd love to get your opinion. Okay, let's share the screen so we can go over tomorrow's schedule. I'll tell you where I'm going. Maybe you'll be interested. Again, this is assuming they get their stuff together, and it's all good. All right, can you guys see the screen yet? Yeah, you can. All right, good deal. So tomorrow they're opening up at 8:15. That's 10:15 my time because I'm in Fort Worth, but 8:15, right next to LAX. Is what I've been to this hotel a couple times for Boys and Girls Club events, but anyway, who cares? 8:15 their time, 10:15 my time. I'll be going to the second one, how to grow, GROW, your local business with social media. I don't know Roger. I will meet Roger. I have no doubt. Roger Wakefield is a local plumber of all things with a huge social media in general, but huge YouTube following. And he's a plumber, and he teaches people about the trades and how to do business. And I run a nonprofit. I run an after-school program. We have a thrift store. So I'm very, very, very excited about checking out Roger's show tomorrow. Seminar, hopefully. So we'll kick off with this one. And I've for, Disney niche, YouTube educator niche. There's all these niches that I love, right? Sports niche. I'm a CEO of a nonprofit. I've thought about doing nonprofit consulting for years. I really don't want to do it as this is my hobby. This is my after hour stuff. This is me turning off my work brain. But if I was in it for the money, honestly, if YouTube was a money play for me, I would be doing the nonprofit expert thing like Roger's doing as a plumber. Anyway, let's read what he's got going on here, because this could be something that I could do for sure. Learning to use social media to grow your business can make all the difference in the world. You can't always afford pay-per-click ads, Google AdWords, put in ads and Facebook and such. And if you can, are you getting your money's worth out of them? What if there was a better way, a way that would pay you to market your business? Learning to grow your business through business networking, using social media the right way, getting good at video, and using SEO tips and tricks is a game changer. Some companies spend tens of thousands of dollars to get ads out in front of people. Learning these techniques will put you in front of people that want to watch and listen to you. You can become a trusted advisor in your world and build an amazing business while doing it. And I love this stuff. I've been a nonprofit exec for years. I've been in the nonprofit world since '93, honestly. But he's really speaking my language there, and I just love it. Hey, no problem, Scully. You have a great dinner. Appreciate you being here. I see on my other monitor they had plenty of tech difficulties. So anyway, that's the one I'm going to be going to in the morning. We'll just go through this. And again, I'm not going to stay here long, guys. Half hour at the most, probably another 10 minutes at the most here. Just going over what I'm going to be doing tomorrow and inviting you to come along tomorrow for the ride too. So then 9 o'clock, you get Daryl Lee's, Mr. Beast, and Chandras. I think they're all the owners. I don't think they're the owners of VidSummit. And then 9:10, I'm looking forward to Graham Stephan. That'll be 11:10 for us. He's a investing YouTuber. I really like his stuff. I have a channel called The Animated Investor, and honestly, it's because of Graham and people like him that I do that. It's a good time. At 10 o'clock, you've got the one I'll be doing is right here, James Myrick, Analytics and Predicting Future Outcomes. That sounds awesome to me. I'm excited about that one. I need to do better with my analytics, learning them, knowing them. I love data, so that'll be a lot of fun. 10 to 45, again, that'll be 12:45 for us here in Fort Worth. The most important video elements to boost views from Brian G. Johnson. Normally, I wouldn't go to a Brian G. Johnson seminar because I see him a lot, and I really like him, and I get his information a lot, but I'm just by far the most interested in this. This is the topic that I'm absolutely most interested in. So I'm going to go to it, even though Brian is somebody that I get to see a lot. He's great, and I love him. Then the keynote by Daryl himself, Grow Strategies That Crush the All-Time Crowdfunding Record. I'm a big fan of Daryl. This is his book, YouTube Formula. I'll be checking out that. And then at 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock here, Mark Robert, I don't know how to pronounce it, but he's a great YouTuber. He puts out about one a month. It gets 12 million views in the first 10 minutes. And Mr. Beast, kind of the king of YouTube. Those two have forgotten more about YouTube than I'll ever know. And then we got a lunch break, and then we are moving along. Most interested in, let's see, which one was it? I'm a big fan of Shelly here. We know Shelly saves the internet or whatever. Shelly saves YouTube. I like Shelly a lot. I don't know if that was the one I picked. No, I think it was this one. Small channels, big profits. 4 ways to monetize YouTube, even if you're brand new. Regardless, there's a couple options. And then 3:45 their time. 5:45 here. Big fan of Colin and Samir. Colin and Samir uploaded their first YouTube in 2011, and over the past 10 years, they've gone through the ups and downs of a career on YouTube. I would love to hear more from them, so I will be listening to them. And then we're getting to the end. 4:30, the great Peter McKinnon. I love Peter McKinnon. I mentioned in my video yesterday, everybody's favorite Canadian, spectacular photographer, spectacular vlogger. I wouldn't miss him for nothing. And then closing remarks, Mr. Beast, Daryl, and Chandra. So I think that's a great list. I'm very, very excited. Let me close that out. Stop sharing. I'm very, very excited about all of those. I'm kind of still a little bummed. I mean, I was following it on Twitter. I was following it on Instagram. And there were so many people that were really, really angry. And you can see it in my video. If you watch the video that I put out tonight, I talked about that. And there people were just freaking out on the social medias, especially Twitter. What I'll say is I got some great value out of it. I mean, Nick Nimmin, who I love, I watch his show almost every Saturday. He ended up following me on Twitter today, and I made some neat connections on Discord and on Twitter with creators that, I don't know if they'll be lifelong friendships or anything, but they're going to be people that I stay in contact with. Michael Superbacker, I've said this a lot. I'm 99% sure we met on a Roberto Blake live stream. I think he made us both moderators. It was a couple years ago. I might have that wrong, but regardless, and here we are. I consider Michael a friend, and we talk a lot here on YouTube. So my point is, you got to use your time to the best of the opportunities that come. And I'm not saying me and Nick Nimmin are best buddies, but he come to follow me. Had a conversation with D Nimmin, a little mini one. But my point is, there's opportunities everywhere. I thought so, Michael. Yeah, we talked about that before. When I'm telling the story, I feel like, is that right? I don't want to say the wrong thing. But regardless, my point is, maybe it was just God's way of saying take a little break. I was sitting here and I was doing very little work. I was answering the phone less than I would be. It was a very non-stressful day, and I kind of enjoyed it. So that's the after party, guys. I'm hoping tomorrow will be more involved. I'll have 5 or 6 different seminars that I've attended, and I could share some of the main ideas, main thoughts with you guys, just let you guys know what's up and what we're doing. I hope it works, and I hope if we do that, you guys join me for day 2 of the after party. I wouldn't call tonight an after party by any means. It's kind of an explanation. So that's it for tonight, guys. I appreciate Scully, Bill from Magic Mouse Radio, Fulton was here, Michael, and anybody else who popped in. Not huge numbers. I didn't expect huge numbers. I just wanted to do it and have a good time with it. If you're looking for a good live stream, my buddies Disney that are live right now. They're Disney YouTubers and they're friends of mine. They always go in this time slot. And yeah, I think it's going to be a really, really great informational opportunity for me, even if I'm watching replays in weeks and weeks and weeks. Hey, Pete, what's going on, buddy? How are you? My friend Pete McDevitt, by the way, check out. I don't know if he's going live tonight. The Dodger game starts in a little bit. I bet he is going live tonight for the game. I don't know, Pete. You can let people know in chat if you are. I will say this. The reason I wasn't going to VidSummit that I mentioned earlier is vacation, and our vacation changed a lot. This is kind of personal stuff, but I was going to go next week to Orlando for see you, Bill. Drive safe, buddy. To Orlando. We were going to be at Disney, and then my son-in-law who was going got COVID, so he can't go, so we canceled that. We were going to go to Tennessee, and we had a whole bunch of things we were going to do and meet up with some friends and do some stuff there. And then my dog got sick. I have 3 dogs. One of my dogs got sick, and $6,000 freaking dollars later, and it's actually a little more than that, we decided, well, that vacation is going to be a little out of our range. So we are still going on a little mini vacation. We're going to Arkansas. We've got friends who have, they make cheese and wine up in Arkansas. So we're going up to check out some stuff with them. We're going to have a good time, 3 days of vacation, and we'll be doing that Saturday. All of that to say, schedules change. I should be going to Disney, and then I should be going to Tennessee, and now I'm going to Arkansas, and it was going to be a week and a half, and now it's going to be 3 days, and I was going to go to VidSummit, and now I'm just kind of hoping to someday get to watch the replays. You got to roll with the punches, people. I think that the biggest lesson that I'm trying to learn and that I would share is the real impetus for being unhappy is having expectations of someone else and getting mad when they don't give you what you want, give you what you expected, those kinds of things. And so I had a lot of expectations for today. I did. A lot of expectations for seminars I was going to go to, things I was going to learn, and then sharing it tonight. And it is what it is. It is what it is. You can't control everything, right? So we get caught up in chat, and then we'll end it tonight. And again, I would suggest, there it is. Okay, so Pete is doing the game. So my friends Diz and Nat are live. They're very Disney. If you're into Disney, go check them out. They're good friends of mine. They go live every Wednesday night. And my buddy Pete's doing the Dodger Padre game, which my Dodgers better freaking win, which I think starts at 9 o'clock my time. So that would be 40 minutes from now. So go check out Pete McDevitt's show. He'll be live in about 40 minutes. He goes early. He'll be live pretty quick. Give him some love. Check out the ball game and root for the Dodgers. Looks like a lot of footage should be very informative, says Michael. Yep. Thank you, Pete. Perfect timing to charge in. Okay, Bill, you drive safe. Doing the game, yes. Forgot to tell you. You're going to Walt Disney World. Are you really, Bill? Oh, I'm jealous. I was supposed to be there from the 3rd through the 12th or something. But so that would have, I guess we would have been 9. I think we would have maybe caught you for a day, or maybe we would have just missed you, but it got canceled, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, that's it. The least after party in the history of after parties. I appreciate those of you who stopped in for stopping in. If you're watching the replay and you stayed all the way to the end, you're amazing. Hashtag Team Replay in the comments. I will be doing this again tomorrow night if we have seminars, but I probably won't come on again if there's no live streams. Just talk to you for 20 minutes and tell you why I don't have a show. So there you go. Pete McDevitt show in about, well, pretty soon for the Dodger game. Go check out his channel. This and That, my friends, over on the Diz and That channel. My name's been Jeff Bates. Dole Whip Dad is the channel. You don't have to go, but you can't stay here. Have fun storming the castle. See you next time. Bye for now.